Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and trying to become a better version of themselves. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about something that you need to be aware of. You need to look out for when it comes to watching SR videos, content creators that talk about SR, right? So what I wanted to direct this video towards is like content creators that use very lustful or like sexual thumbnails on their videos, right? They're talking about semen retention, but at the same time they're using these like super provocative pictures on their thumbnails. And what I advise you guys is to not even support these people. Like straight up, man. That's what I want to talk about. Don't support these type of people that use these lustful thumbnails on their videos. The reason for that, guys, is because they're fake. You know, I wouldn't say they're fake like 100%, but they're not really that authentic. Why are you talking about retention but using like half naked chicks for your thumbnails? It's obviously for clickbait. It's obviously to lure you in, right? Because when you think about it, guys, why are you even on retention? It's for a lot of reasons, man. There's a lot of reasons for this, guys. But one of them is to defeat the lustful spirit, right? To tame your lust, right? Prior to semen retention, guys, probably a lot of you were just like on the hub or were just controlled by your lower nature, and we're always like, just feeding into that lustful spirit, okay? So what these SR content creators are doing is kind of using these thumbnails to lure you in, right? And I know like these people will also be like, oh, like are you that weak to get triggered by like a thumbnail? You know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. But at the same time, like, yes, it could be triggering to a lot of people that are like new to this, that are still trying to beat like lust and trying to break their addictions with like prawn, right? So that doesn't help at all, guys. Like you shouldn't, like, these content creators shouldn't be using those type of images for their videos, guys. Even if they're talking about retention and benefits and all this stuff, guys, it doesn't matter. Um, like, you shouldn't even trust these type of people that do that, because like they're kind of contradicting themselves. They're talking about retention, but they're using like these lustful images on their thumbnails, which literally makes no sense in a way, because SR is a tool that kind of helps you become more disciplined. And I'm not saying like, oh, if I see like a very like provocative thumbnail, like I'm gonna go like relapse or anything like that. No, I have more mental strength now, but there's a lot of people that are still kind of like struggling with this. You know what I'm saying? They're struggling with it. So like there's like certain triggers for some people that if they see like something lustful, it will make them want to go back to like their old ways or just kind of relapse or anything like that, guys. And yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, these type of people aren't really authentic. I think they're not authentic, guys. Like, I think they just want clout or views, but they don't really have your best interest, right? They kind of use these images as like a marketing scheme, right? To kind of lure you in, because in a sense, guys, back then, like when you would be on the hub, you would be drawn by like the type of thumbnail that you would see, okay? So it's kind of like you're tricking your mind in a way. Like, even if you're on YouTube, guys, and you see like this lustful image on the thumbnail, it kind of like makes you want to click on it, right? Even if it's like a stupid video of them talking nonsense, right? If the thumbnail is like very like it like attracts your attention, right? You're gonna click on the video. But what I want to tell you guys is not to do that. You know, if a content creator that's talking about retention has like this super sexual, lustful, provocative thumbnail, don't even click on the video. Don't even support them, okay? Because they're just doing that for views. They're just trying to lure you in with this thumbnail, guys, and you shouldn't even trust them. You shouldn't even pay them attention. Where focus goes, energy flows, man. Real recognizes real, right? And I've seen this before, guys. Like, obviously, like I would expect this, guys. Like these lustful shit, like these lustful thumbnails, guys. I would expect that from like YouTubers that all they talk about is like female nature and like of the modern woman, all those stuff. Like those type of content creators, it's very common for them to always be using like half naked chicks because all their viewers are kind of like simps, you know. They're just like making videos on how to get more ass, you know, 3 signs you should do, like dating coaches, like all these dating coaches, guys. They use these provocative uh, pictures of these baddies, right, to lure you in just for views and clout. But you know, they're just kind of like con artists, right? They know how to like lure you in, and they just kind of tickle your ears, and they use like these provocative pictures, but they're not really helping your overall health, guys, your overall well-being. Because I used to watch like those female nature videos, guys. I'll make a separate video on that, but basically that's what I wanted to talk about, guys. Like how these you know, I would expect that from dating coaches, right, using like these thumbnails for their pictures. But if somebody's talking about SR, guys, the whole point of that is to beat lust, to overcome lustful like thoughts and things like that, guys. And it's not just about like retaining. Obviously that has a big part in it, but you also must protect your eyes, right? Because us as men, we're visual creatures, right? So we see like a beautiful chick, and you know, our animalistic side wants to like go after that. But there's 2 parts of us as men. We have the higher self and the lower self. And you know, the lower self is, you know, the animalistic side, the the side that's just like unlogical, you know, impulsive, things like that. But we also have like a higher consciousness where we're more logical. We're just like think about things. We become more observant and intelligent. So what I want to say, guys, is like not to support these type of people, because I remember somebody commented one time on my picture, or on a video that I had. I don't remember. It was like a long time ago, but he basically wanted a collab, right? He was like, "Hey, let's make a video together, this and that." And I went to go check out his profile. And guys, when I went on his profile, I was like, "What the hell, man?" Like I thought that I was like on the hub for a second, man. Like all his videos, the thumbnails were just like half naked chicks, like, you know, just a very colorful thumbnail, very bold letters with like half naked chicks on there. But it was semen retention videos, guys. He was talking about retention, but all his thumbnails were just like women, you know, very provocative, extremely provocative pictures on the thumbnail. I'm just like, bro, like I honestly like don't respect content creators that use this tactic to attract views, guys. That right there tells you that they're not even authentic. You know, me, I don't need to be putting these, I don't need to be luring you guys into anything. You know, I just put something like related to the topic that I'm gonna talk about, and that's about it. I don't need to be using like half naked chicks and these very provocative pictures and captions, guys, for like the views, or for you know, for people to see like my videos and stuff. But the people that are doing that, guys, I wouldn't even like, I recommend you not to even support them in the first place, guys, because like I said, man, you have to, it's not just about retaining, it's about like focusing your attention on the right things. And another thing that I wanted to mention, guys, is that you may see something, right? And on a conscious level, it doesn't affect you, right? You're not like that mentally weak to go relapse just because you see like a provocative like picture on a thumbnail. But on a subconscious level, guys, you're putting that in your subconscious, right? So in the back of your mind, you're still feeding into lust in a way. And like I mentioned, it's not just about retaining, it's about redirecting your energy on better things in life. So that's why it literally makes no sense to be retaining but still looking at like lustful materials or the hub. Like it literally makes no sense, guys. You're not going to have any benefits from doing that. Like mental benefits. Like you're killing your mental benefits on retention when you're like looking at like lustful materials like that. So, that's basically it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about today, guys, is that don't support these channels that use like these half naked chicks for their thumbnails because they're not even authentic. They're not to be trusted. They just want clout. They just want views. And I don't care about their message, guys. Just the fact that they're using like these thumbnails, it just says a lot about who they are as a person, you know? And I wouldn't even trust them, man. They know what they're doing. They're just trying to get weak guys to look at their videos, you know, instead of inspiring them to retain and to battle lust and to become like a stronger man. They're using these pictures to actually make men more weak, right? Like if I see a picture, a provocative picture, I'm mentally strong now, you know. I'm very mentally strong. So nothing will really happen, but like I said, there's people out here that are still new to this. They're still battling with lust and all these things, guys. So how could you be a SR content creator and using these lustful pictures to lure in your audience, man? You're just gonna make people like relapse. Um, and like I said, like these content creators would be like, "Oh, are you that like weak that you will just relapse over a thumbnail?" Like you're not making anything better by doing that. Obviously, you're just trying to get attention with this provocative thumbnail, but you know, like you it shouldn't even be like that. Like you should be attracting people to your videos by being authentic and being like real. Real recognizes real. You know, there's a lot of people that talk about SR because it's like a new topic. Well, not new, but a lot of people. It's very popular. You know, in a sense, like more people want to learn about it, right? But it's very contradicting when you're talking about quitting like the hub, retaining your sexual energy, but at the same time you're using these half naked chicks on your thumbnails to like get an audience or to get attention. So basically, they're chasing clout, not really authentic. They're not really trying to help you. They're just trying to get views on their videos, and you know, I could see right through like the bullshit. So it's not even about um, it's not even about the person, or what I mean is like don't even click on the videos, right? That's a way of not even supporting them. It's just not even clicking on the video because that's exactly what they're doing that for, is for clickbait, is for you to watch their videos. But if somebody has like these type of thumbnails, don't even pay them attention and unsubscribe or just don't recommend the channel. And yeah, man, so that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. So yeah, maintain your frame, retain gang. Oh shit, bro. Man, I need some water, man. My throat was dry. I couldn't even do that woo, man. Woo! There we go. Shit, man. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.